So optimizing on conversion will drive the bottom line. It'll drive outcomes. First, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the term conversion. So conversion classically used to mean what is that revenue generating activity in your site. So in an e-commerce site, it could be just a checkout or purchase, basically. We sometimes use the word action, or synonymous with conversions. There are conversion events that might happen along the journey on your website or your app. Things that a consumer needs to do in order to reach that final conversion. And those are also important to consider, track, and possibly optimize. So even in simple e-commerce example, they land on your site. Maybe you want to measure how many of them are actually creating an account, how many of them are looking at product pages, how many of them are actually adding their shopping cart. You might have a deal-based newsletter site where you have multiple conversions. The first conversion being, hey, did they sign up for that daily deal newsletter? And the next conversion might be, okay, did they actually take advantage of one of the deals? Know what your revenue generating conversions are and what are the intermediate but very important steps, and consider how you want to track and optimize across each one of them. There are certain cases where the conversion event that you're trying to measure is quite rare. Optimization, especially automated optimization, requires larger numbers. So if the conversion event you're measuring is rare, then it makes it very difficult for any sort of automated optimization to actually optimize towards it. You could manually optimize towards it, but then you run the risk of optimizing towards noise rather than actual statistically significant events. Watch out for those. Whether it's any lower funnel metric, conversions, ROAS, if you're trying to optimize on a metric that is just in such low numbers, you might want to consider optimizing, going up the funnel and optimizing towards, intermediate events that tend to correlate and drive some of the rarer events. For example, the more people who look at your product page, the more people might actually be purchasing. So you might want to optimize towards those types of events. And as we've said before, optimizing solely in lower funnel metrics, such as conversions or ROAS, will tend to starve the funnel. You'll get great results at the beginning. They dry out. And your cost per conversions, your cost per actions will start to increase if you don't have a holistic view. If you're not feeding the top of the funnel, you're starving the bottom of the funnel. And that's what tends to happen. So watch out for that.